Hi everyone, this is a pick a card reading for how do they really feel about you. So we've got here these three wonderful groups, and this is a love reading, obviously, as you can tell, with a beautiful theme of rose gold. Ta-da! So we've got these beautiful ornaments and also the three wonderful groups. This deck actually is very, very beautiful. It's the Earthbones Tarot deck, for those of you that are wondering, and it's actually got rose gold edging on it as well. So I just felt very drawn to this particular deck. It is a little bit unique, so we're going to see what's coming through and also what messages I can give to all of you as well. So first thing to mention actually is that if you'd like to win a free reading with me, the information is in the description box below on how you can enter. So do check that out as well. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading with me, information is also in the description box below as well. They are done within 24 to 48 hours. Last thing I want to mention is my handmade intention bracelets and items are on my Etsy store. So I'm actually wearing some of them right here. So I'm actually wearing a love bracelet, a singles bracelet, soulmate bracelet, yin and yang bracelet, twin flame bracelet, and an evil eye bracelet as well. So yeah, there's so many different ones on there. They're handmade, meditated with, they're sage, they're there to remove obstacles and challenges from different areas of your life to help you manifest different things. And also, do check that out if you are interested. The review section is on there if you want to see how other people have seen results with them. And yeah, everything is pretty much there. International shipping, link is in the description box below. Timestamps for each of the groups are in the description box below as well. So yeah, we're going to see how... Well, it's kind of like a, how did they feel about you video, but how does he/she feel about you? That's more so the title. So we will take a look and see. Okay, so we're going to start first of all with group number one. So group number one here is actually hope. Group number two is love, and group number three is dream, which I forgot to mention. Sorry about that, but whichever one you're most drawn to is going to be the one for you. And we're also going to look at some charms as well. And I'm pretty excited about that too. So we will take a look at all of that. So let's begin. I'm just going to move these out of the way. Alright, group number one, let's have a look and see how does he/she feel about you. And what I did was I took the deck and I just split it into three, and we're going to see what is coming through. I'm still going to shuffle, so not all of the cards are going to come out for the reading, but we're going to see what does come out, and that's going to be quite fascinating indeed. So this is the reading, and you've chosen the little rose gold heart, which is hope. Alright, so let's see what is coming through. Let's put that up here. All right. So we've got here the message of the High Priestess. I will say that this person, whoever it is, definitely sees you as someone that's very, very mature. Someone that has their beep together, like you got your stuff together. You know who you are. Even if you feel like you don't know who you are, remember this is how they feel about you, not how you feel about yourself. And this is you as a very wise person. As we know, owls can be very wise. You're very wise, you're kind, you're considerate, and you know yourself. You know yourself, you know your emotions, you know who you are. This person just feels like you've got everything together. You know who you are. You're kind, caring, soft person. And you're very smart and intellectual. That's the High Priestess energy coming through so strong, right? High Priestess is tied to Pisces, which is also about emotion. Hence, I saw that side, with the emotional aspect. Let's just do that so we can get a nice little close up there. Wow. Okay, so I definitely feel like this person has a lot of warm energy towards you. They feel like you're amazing. So if you've been doubting yourself, thinking to yourself like, oh, I don't know if this person actually really likes me, or you've been comparing yourself to other people, please don't. I feel like this person really does like you for the incredible qualities that you do possess. And don't doubt yourself, please. It's just that sometimes people can be in their own vibrational energy and not really sometimes care. because they simply don't have that within them. Gosh, the shuffling, it's like getting to my ears a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the deck and take some cards out. Okay, Page of Petals. They feel like whatever you put your mind to, you do and you achieve. You're the kind of person that will plant seeds and you will get some amazing results. They know that you're very, very smart, and they know that you're very hardworking. They also feel here that they need a little bit of time. So whereas they feel that you're an amazing person and you're so amazing, you know, that's a word that's coming through a lot, they do feel that they need a little bit of time here so that they can themselves grow a lot. So they feel at times a little bit more immature than you are. So it's just something to mention, is that there is a little bit of an imbalance here. They feel like you're much more mature, you know yourself, you've got yourself together. They feel like they're a little bit more immature. They don't feel like they know themselves as much as you know yourself. It's just something to be a little bit aware of. We've also got here the 10 of Jars. Okay, so 10 of Jars is like the 10 of Cups. This particular card is quite significant because it shows here that they feel like they feel so good about you. They feel like you're such a good person. You're so kind, you're so caring, you're so sharing. You would go above and beyond for anyone, and you would go above and beyond for this person, and it's just that they are really in awe of just how much you do. Okay, so how does he/she really feel about you? They think so much about you, okay? They think very, very highly of you. So if this person is avoiding you, or you just feel like, yeah, but Moonlight, then why is this person not talking to me, opening up to me, saying that they love me, or that they, you know, are not doing as much as I would expect? It's because I feel that this person is a little bit more emotionally reserved. I feel this person is a little bit more immature. They do need much more time to grow and flourish. And on top of that as well, they do feel at times that they don't deserve you, right? It's that kind of vibe. That doesn't mean you need to dull your shine down at all. Just saying, don't ever do that. But it's kind of vibe that they are in. Knight of Crystals. Oh, and you've got here King of Crystals. That's really lovely. This goes to show that you are very consistent, and they really feel very good about that. So you're consistent. You would, even in terms of like meetings, conversations, messages, you're consistent. You don't leave people hanging. And again, they feel like that's something that's quite significant. They can always expect a response from you. So even if you feel like, you might be taking a little bit of time with a response, you still respond, and they know that there's that consistency. It's almost like sometimes they just think that you're always going to be there and waiting, and that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting. Like, they feel like you'll always be there, you'll always be waiting. You're not like, where are you going to go? Like, where are you going to disappear? Which is not the kind of vibe you want to really put across to someone, but they do feel that you're very consistent and that you don't give up on people. So again, they have that towards you. Now, if this person is being very slow towards you, which they can be, again, it might be that they just feel like you're always going to be there and that you're not really ever going to disappear from their life, and things like that. So that's how they really do feel towards you, is that you're just always going to be there for them at times, and that they can rely on you, So for some of you, it might be a little bit more different, where they just feel like they can sort of explore, their options and still come back to you. And that's not really the greatest thing in the entire world, but for some of you that is, the case, and that will resonate to you when I explain that, but that's not for everyone. Okay, let's just continue on. Sorry, my stomach is rumbling. Like, if you hear that growling, I'm really sorry. And another one. Okay, I'm going to actually grab the top card and the bottom card as well to get the last cards. Okay, top card. And that is that. Okay, so we've got here the 7 of Crystals. This is like the 7 of Swords, okay? And that's literally what I just described, where they just feel like you're going to be there. They can take as much as they want, they can do as much as they want, they know that you're going to be there. And that's frustrating for many of you. You just feel like, really? Like, I do so much, I give so much, and at the end of the day, they take advantage. I will say that this person here has not come across someone as nice and as kind and as good as you, and so they just feel at times a little bit not enlightened, entitled to it. You've also got the Four of Jars. See, that's that energy. Sometimes they feel like they can reject. Sometimes they feel like they can accept. They don't really have to work for this. So what I would say to those of you that are stuck in this kind of situation where you're there for that person because you really care about them, and for many of you love this particular person, what I would say is try not to be so accessible to this person until they prove to you that they are worthy of that accessibility. Four of Cups, hide your jars until they are worthy of that cloth coming off of it. Okay, that's the Four of Cups. This is that energy of like denying them. Always that energy in that space, right? You want to look after yourself as well, and you have to understand that you are also a diamond, okay? And diamonds should not be this accessible, especially when the other person is just giving and doing as and when and as in what they please. There we go. Okay, so you've also got here the Two of Crystals. They feel indecisive, like one second they want to come towards you, the next second they don't. It's one of those things, like they're so indecisive and they can be very defensive, and that's not to say that they don't like you. It's just that one second they feel like, oh, you're there, and it makes them feel so good, so happy, so relieved. But on the other hand, they just feel like, okay, well, you're always going to be there. So that's the Two of Crystals. I mean, I don't want to come across as like really mean or anything like that, but it's frustrating. And what I would say is pull back your energy, do more for yourself. Even spiritually, they can pick up on how much energy you feel towards them. So, how do they really feel about you? Well, they feel like, your energy is always there, so they don't have to do much more, in all honesty. But we've got the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So they feel like, again, you're always there, you're always kind, caring, sharing. You're like the mother bear, or the father bear. Okay, male or female, I read energies in tarot, not specifically genders, but this Queen of Pentacles here is showing that sense of security. Like they literally don't feel that you're going to go anywhere. They can have you whenever they want, and that is not cute. Okay, I'm just saying it's not the cutest energy in the entire world. You want someone to feel like they have to fight for you, and you want someone to be there for you, even when they know you're there, right? So this person just doesn't feel like they have to fight at this very point in time, especially with the Page of Jars. This Page of Jars is like the Page of Cups. It's this energy of them just knowing that they can go into the ocean, grab a fish, put it in the jar. They've got it, It's one of those kinds of energies. So how do they really feel about you? Well, right now they feel very secure that they've sort of, even if the two of you are not in contact, or if the two of you don't have any kind of connection where you can talk, they just feel like spiritually and energetically they have you, right? And that happens a lot spiritually as well with sort of like twin flame connections, soulmate connections, is even if you're not talking to this person, they just feel like, oh yeah, you'll come back around, no problem. It's frustrating, I know, but it just goes to show you how stunning your energy is, okay? How stunning your energy is, regardless of how others treat you, how beautiful and genuine you are. Do not ever forget that, all right? Because that is beautiful. You know how many people look for this kind of energy in a person? So many. I can't even name to you how many people look for, this kind of a person. So just know, okay, that you've got so much more going for you in that sense, okay? And this is your reading, but we're going to be looking into charms, so hopefully you didn't click off the video straight away. So let's see. Get into them charms. Okay, I'm just going to grab the charm tray. It's just got so much stuff actually in there. Got a pen. Okay, so let's, actually maybe that's a charm for some of you, like a pen, maybe pen pals, emails, writing. All right, I'm gonna go for the charms. Let's see what's coming through. Interesting. Okay. So what we do have, I think is quite fascinating here. You've got an A, so that could be an initial in a name, whether it's yours or whether it's theirs. I do feel here, since you have got this Capricorn energy, is that this person seems to be, again, feeling quite stable that you're around. They feel like you're there, you're very much so there, and they don't feel like they have to work for this. that's the thing. The other thing as well is the fact that because of this security, I do feel this person would be very, very heartbroken if they were to find out that you've moved on. Like, the amount of heartbreak that I feel this person would feel is just insane. They will not see it coming. They will not be able to understand it. I don't feel that anyone will be able to console this person, because the amount of security that they feel that they have with you is just beyond my brain's capacity. Genuinely, I just feel like they feel like you are not going to go anywhere, you won't date anyone else, or that you just won't move on to that extent, and them seeing that is going to be terrifying. So anyways, Capricorn energy. Now, it could be that you're a Capricorn, or they're a Capricorn, or you have Capricorn, or they have Capricorn somewhere in their Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Same goes for the Gemini and the Virgo energy, okay? Those are just the star signs I want to point out, because they could mean something quite significant for many of you. But what I will say is that this is also about the energies, right? So again, that Capricorn energy, they just feel like you are locked to them in many ways, and that you're not going to go anywhere. And I will say that sometimes, I know this is going to sound really, really bizarre, but for some of you that are just, fed up with this situation, because I do feel that there are some of you that are, they say that the best revenge is just genuinely moving on, moving on, living your best life, and just doing for you what you have always done for someone else. That's the kind of energy. And also spiritually, that helps you a ton as well. It's not getting revenge on someone necessarily, it's just literally living your best life and moving on and giving all that energy back to yourself, because you deserve it, right? So we've got here the Gemini charm. This is about the twins. Okay, again, they just feel like, where are you going to go? You are my counterpart, but you are there. You give me so much, and where you're going to go, it's that kind of vibe. Like, they just feel so secure in the fact that you're not going to go anywhere. And even with this Hermit energy, it's like that Virgo energy. Some of you might be quite shy, for some of you might be quite introverted, so they, for just some of you, okay, for some of you might be quite outspoken and loud, that's totally fine. But for some of you, this is quite specific, where they feel like, who are you going to date, like, how are you going to go out, you'll be too scared to do that. I don't want to seem like this is a form of manipulation or anything like that, but this is just a thought that comes across, especially with the Seven of Crystals, is sometimes they feel that they can have the cake and eat it too. Do I feel like this person is a bad person? No, they just feel very secure with what they have. And sometimes people do this with their ego. They get a lot of pride, and that is the energy of this King of Crystals, right? A lot of pride, a lot of ego. They feel like, what have I got to lose? Until they lose it and they get devastated, right? So it's just something to point out with that sort of energy with the Virgo energy, is that they do think a lot about you, but they also then think like, no, it's okay, I'm secure with this whole situation. You've also got here the blue potion. This is the throat chakra potion. So they do definitely like communicating with you, especially for those of you that do have communication. For those of you that don't, I do see incoming communication in time. We also have this energy of loyalty. They feel like you have a loyalty to them and that you're not going to go anywhere else. That's the dog energy coming through. We've also got here a toucan. I always see this as like pets, but also I know that a toucan isn't really a pet, but I see it as like, a parrot. It's this kind of energy of, again, loyalty, but also freeing your wings and knowing that you can be free. The other thing that I would say here is, focusing more so on yourself, focusing more on yourself than the other person. That will make you feel so much better, happier, calmer, more fulfilled, stronger, just better. It's just going to make you feel so much better. And also you've got here the bell. This bell here is the fact that, they just feel like whenever they want, they can ring your doorbell. Whenever they want, they can message you. This is like a notification, right? Like a notification bell that you get on social media as well, which you see. So again, they just feel like whenever they want to shoot you a message, they can. That you will also light up their notifications by sending them messages in return. So that's, again, the communication factor. They feel like it's there. Even if it isn't there between the two of you, it will be there. And we've also got this sailboat, which is quite interesting. You've got a sailboat and a palm tree. Now, for some of you, this could actually mean something, right? Because you might be living in a place where there are palm trees and sailboats. You might have been on holiday with them somewhere where there are palm trees and sailboats. But this is also that energy of like paradise. They just feel like you have such an amazing energy. You are that warm sea breeze. You are that beautiful sun, shining on their face. Like, you are like their paradise. But also you've got here the pineapple as well. All right, so it's just something to be aware of. There's something quite tropical coming through here, especially with the toucan as well. It says here you're the best, so make no mistake, this person knows that you have so many amazing qualities. Okay, they know that you're the pinnacle. They can't get more than you. But also, I do feel that they're taking a little bit of advantage of that as well. You've got here, see the little kissing emoji. Again, just goes to show that they do have those feelings towards you. They really do, but they're sort of taking advantage of that. You've got the 2 flowers as well. This is about bloom and growth. Okay, they feel like you are someone that is very grown, you understand yourself, you understand others. You've also got the heart as well, so they do feel that towards you. But they're sort of taking advantage, okay? They're just pushing it. They're pushing it. You know when you say to someone, don't push it, they're pushing it. So that is how he/she feels about you. And that's the message that we do have. So if this resonated with you, don't forget to like this video by clicking the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. Do let me know in the comment section below. Also, do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my intention items which are on Etsy as well. And I hope this reading really helped many of you as well. Alright, so take care, and now we go to the next group reading. Just going to empty the charm a second. Alright, group number 2, this is your reading with me, and you've chosen the little love heart, the love heart. Okay, so let's just put that right there, and let's see what's coming through. So we've got a third of the deck here, and I'm going to shuffle, and we are going to see what's coming through. How does he/she feel about you? So let's take a nice little look and see. I'm also going to be doing charms as well, so stay tuned for the charm reading portion as well. That will follow after the tarot cards. This deck is called the Earthbones Tarot Deck. Yeah, Earthbones Tarot Deck. It's very, very beautiful, as you can see. Okay, we've got the 8 of Petals. So the 8 of Petals here is about hard work. This person feels that you are so hard working, and it's admirable, you know, because it shows that you have this amazing quality to flourish by putting in so much hard work. You do so much, and you're constantly, I feel, doing as much as you can to gain this sort of level of success. So this person admires the fact that you're very hardworking, very ambitious, you're always trying to get everything together as much as possible. Look, even if you feel at times like a failure, just know that this person sees you in a very, very good light, and they do see you as someone that is very, very successful. So just note that you have got these amazing qualities, and also that you come across as very, very ambitious and successful, which is also a great sign here. Okay, let's see what else is coming through. And this is not just in regards to like work or education, this is also in regards to the day-to-day things you do as well. You know, you're always putting in so much effort. This can be effort with communication, this can be effort to do with, you know, your home space, your home life. It varies for many of you, because for some of you, you may have known this person for a very long time. For some of you, maybe not knowing this person for as long of a time. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. I've just shuffled quite a bit. And I'm going to cut again. And again. Right at the bottom. There we go. Okay, 2 of Petals, nice. This person feels that you're very, very balanced. Very, very balanced. You're always looking at different perspectives of things, and they feel that you are always trying to do things the best way that you can. So this person feels that you are a hardworking, ambitious person who is very balanced. You're always, I always feel like you're always trying to do the thing that is best for you, and also best for others. Like, you don't just look out for yourself, you also look out for others. You're always trying to find that middle ground as well, at times as well. So that 2 of Petals is very, very beautiful actually, because you've got a lot of earthy energy coming through already. It goes to show that you're very grounded. It goes to show that you're always trying to do the best that you can. in any situation, in any scenario. You've also got here the Three of Wicks as well. That's patience, right? You are very, very patient, and you're very, like, you're very good at that, you know, very, very good at being patient. You've got here the Page of Wicks as well. I mean, it's very straight to the point here. Three of Wands here is also that you're someone that would, you know, wait. So this person here feels that you will wait for them, which I think is quite interesting here, because there's a sense of like balance, especially with the Two of Petals, but there is this wait energy. So I want to mention that, because for some of you might be waiting for this person, in which case they know that you are waiting. And also the Page of Wicks here is very much so about that sort of fiery energy, you know, that you are ready, you know, you are ready to do things for you. So this person feels at times that, you know, you're patient, you'll stick around for them, you're ambitious, that you have a really lovely personality. Let's see what else we have. Strength card, okay, that you're strong. You're strong, you're willing, you're fearless when it comes to other opportunities. You're fearless when it comes to also speaking your mind. I think with that Two of Petals, you're not someone that just holds things in for the sake of it. Yes, I do feel that they feel that you're very diplomatic, but also I feel that they think that, you know what, anything that is meant to be said, you will say it. You are fearless in that sense, and you live in a very fearless state where you're always trying to do the best that you can. So you've got the Strength card, you've also got the Fool card here as well. The Fool card is very much so about adventure and journey and travel. Wow, they feel like you're a really like well-rounded person. Let's just get some more cards out. Okay, we're going to get 4. Let's take the top and the bottom card. So take the bottom card and then the top card. All right, so wow. I have to say this is really interesting actually, because it's like so straight to the point. It's like, okay, you got Strength here. Okay, you got the Moon here, you know. So we've got the Five of Jars, which I think is quite interesting. You've also got the Ten of Wicks as well. So the Five of Jars is like the Five of Cups, okay? I'm going to be honest, nobody really likes the Five of Cups kind of energy which we have here, and nobody really ever really technically likes the Ten of Wicks, Ten of Wands kind of energy either. But what I will say here is that you come across as extremely ambitious, right? You have an amazing personality. You come across as someone that knows where you want to be, knows where you want to go. Your values, your goals, they align. You know what you want. You know how you want to get there. You know what it is that you want to do. This King of Wicks energy is about your strength and your courage and your determination, which they know that you have. Okay, you have a backbone, you have a spine, and that is something to be very proud of in many ways, okay, because it does exist. And what I also feel here, especially with the Moon energy, is that they do feel at times that you can be a little bit, you know, hot and cold, but that's part of the Two of Petals energy, where you're trying to be balanced and you're trying to understand yourself. So they do feel that at times you might be a little bit indecisive, but actually it contributes to the Two of Petals. They also feel that I also feel personally that their feelings towards you are hidden. So they can be suppressing their emotions and their feelings sometimes towards you. They might not be saying exactly how they feel towards you. They might not be saying like, oh, I feel this, I feel this, I feel this. They might be hiding a lot of their feelings and their emotions, and they might not be telling you absolutely everything. Okay, so that's them hiding some of their feelings down below. So what kind of feelings do they have? Well, they do feel that if they were to come forward towards you, that perhaps they wouldn't be able to give you perhaps 100% of what you truly deserve. And that's the Five of Cups. It's like on one side, I feel this person really wants to make things work with you like tenfold, but they also are not feeling so great about themselves. So that's the Five of Jars. It's almost like they're projecting, right? So I don't feel good within myself. How can I make you feel better? And it's that kind of energy here. With the Five of Jars, is that they feel a little bit at a loss. You know, it's like they see such an amazing person, They genuinely sometimes feel that they don't deserve you. And the Ten of Wands here is the amount of pressure that they feel when they think of how amazing you are. They think like, nope, this is too much. I can't do it. I can't deal with it. It's just too much. I don't know how to do it, what to do. I just can't. So that's the Ten of Wands here really coming through quite significantly. It's that sort of burdening, pressurizing energy of like, this is too much, you know. But don't dull your shine down, you know what I mean? Like, just because it comes across like, oh, you know, you're so amazing, doesn't mean that you should dull your shine down just so that someone can accept you. That's not how life ever works and should work. But regardless, you know, the Five of Jars here is about the fact that they have so many feelings towards you, but they also feel at times a bit broken within themselves, and they feel just so pressurized, and they feel like, oh, how can I give you 100%? You know, how can I match up to your level of expectations and give you what it is that you truly desire and totally deserve? So a lot of this is their projection as well, and how they project themselves towards you, which can be frustrating, which can be challenging, which can be upsetting, which can be just really honestly not fun at all. But what I will say is, do you, be you, focus on you, and you'll start to see things, you know, uplifting, things progressing, things moving along in that sense. So yeah, that's literally what we've got there. So I'm going to be doing the charm reading portion now. So ta-da! Got like a little fly just flying around. If you do see it on camera, it's just there. Okay, so let's have a look. The bicycle also did come onto my hand, and then it kind of didn't. Also, the little sailboat fell out on my lap, so yeah, it kind of like caught onto my finger, and then it kind of just went back into the charm box. So it's a tricycle actually, which blends into, it doesn't even stand up anymore. What a shame. There we go. Okay, so here are your charms group number 2. How does this person really feel about you? Well, we've got here the pineapple. Okay, they feel that you're very unique and that you really do stand out from the crowd. You're sweet. You're a sweet person. The flower here is about the amount of work that you put in, right? The amount of work you put in to transform and to bloom is something that they find very impressive, and they feel that you're a really good person. Now, the tricycle here is this energy of them having lots of lessons to learn and sometimes just feeling like they're not good enough. You know, that bicycle fell back into the charm box. It was there. I saw it and I was like, nope, you're coming out here. I'm going to express what we're seeing. Now, the interesting thing is that, you know, you got try, which is like 3, and the 3 of Wands here shows patience. So you're a very patient person, and they know that, right? But I do feel that this person here can sometimes be a little bit impatient and just jump to conclusions and feel like, you know what, actually, I'm not good enough for this. So as much as they think so highly of you, they then revert quite a bit as well. You have got here the throat chakra crystal. It goes to show that this person really does have a lot of emotions towards you. They want to talk to you, they want to communicate to you, they want to express things to you, but then they just get very closed up with that 10 of Wands. They just feel burdened and pressured and like, you know what, this is too much, I can't deal with it. It's just a lot, you know, and that's what comes through right there. You've also got here, interestingly enough, this charm, which is like a cake tin, right? So it's almost like it's a utensil. I don't feel like, you know, this person's using you necessarily, but I do feel like it's that kind of energy of like getting ready to put things together. Can also be to do with cooking. This person might actually feel that you're a very good cook. There's something to do with food as well, because you have got the pineapple there as well. It might resonate quite heavily with some people. You've got an S here as well. This could be an initial, okay, in a name. Your name, their name. We've also got here another S. You've got 2 S's, okay. Something to do with an S. Perhaps this person's a Sagittarius. You know, things like that can also relate as well. S. We have got, let me just actually turn the S over because some of the S's on here have rubbed off. There we go, it's a little bit better. We've got here the glittery black heart. Now, you might feel sometimes that maybe this person is just a little bit stone cold. They have a heart that is just so dark. I don't know, you might feel that way. They just feel like you have such a beautiful heart. Your heart is covered in glitter, all right? You can do no wrong. Don't blame yourself. This person just feels like they're on another level, okay? They're on another level. You've got a full stop as well. It's interesting. So it's almost like this person can be quite stubborn as well. Stubborn to admit their feelings towards you, because you've got the moon, right? And the moon is about hidden feelings, hidden secrets. So they can be very, very stubborn, and they can be like, all right, I feel this, but full stop. I feel this, but full stop. You know, they can be very, very stubborn. They can be going back and forth like a rocking horse, but not actually get to a specific destination. You know what I mean? Because the knights and the kings, oh, they get to their destinations, but with a rocking horse, it's just like it's constantly just rocking back and forth, but not actually getting to where it needs to be. So I'm not surprised actually with these energies here. Star. And it's rose quartz as well. See, this person has feelings towards you, but I feel like they fail to act on it sometimes. Got a heart. Goes to show the feelings of love are very much so there. In fact, the feelings of passion as well, because you've got here the orange peg, and the orange peg is to do with passion. You know, passion, attraction. You've got here the smiley face, which is a huge grin. Ring. So this person thinks of committing to you, but then I feel like they get scared. They get scared of like, oh my god, this is too much. That full stop is really coming through. And also the flower here, again, they feel you're very hardworking, something that we've seen continuously come through. Sorry, actually this card. The sailboat is like a destination. And also the toucan as well. That could resonate more personally with some of you, but I mean this key, especially with the ring here, is really showing the fact that they have these feelings towards you, but they fail to act upon a lot of what they feel. So that's where a lot of this waiting can come in with the Three of Wicks, because they feel you're patient. So because they feel you're patient, they feel like they don't really have to go above and beyond and do much more, which can probably feel very, very frustrating, because you're like, well, I'm not just waiting for you to like do whatever. And this grin, it's almost like they just kind of know that you're there. For some of you might have asked for commitment and they just haven't been ready. And for others of you, it's almost like they think of it in the back of their mind, but they put a full stop on it and kind of just let you hang, or let the whole situation hang, which is honestly not fun, and it's not something that I honestly think is great, but a lot of them do that, and that's probably frustrating. I just want you to know that you're one in a million. You're very unique, all right? You're very hardworking. You've got so many amazing qualities, and in all honesty, if they're doing this to you, what I do feel is important is that you take back your energy. You focus on yourself. You do more for yourself than you are doing for this person. And for some of you, you're already doing that, but for a lot of you, you might be waiting. And I do feel with that sort of Three of Wicks energy, don't wait for this person, right? They need to also spiritually get that energy where they are, you know, feeling like they're going to lose you. That's how I feel they're going to put in more effort and get on that tricycle and remove that full stop and actually get off the rocking horse and get on an actual horse. You know what I mean? If they feel comfortable, they're never going to get off that rocking horse. If they feel uncomfortable, they're going to be like, wait a second, I need to go to my actual horse and I need to gallop towards you straight away, right? That's the urgency. Right now, they don't feel so much urgency. In fact, they're sort of blaming a lot more of their circumstances and their issues and trying to get that all together rather than thinking like, oh my god, I could be losing you. Yeah, so I really feel like this person doesn't think they're going to lose you. That's the vibe that I'm getting here with this reading. So group number 2, this is your reading. Now, if this resonated with you, don't forget to like this video by clicking the thumbs up button. Don't forget to comment down below in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel in regards to this reading. And also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my intention items, which are on Etsy. Do take care as well. And we're going to go now to group number 3. Alright, so let's go there. Last but never least, group number 3. Let's have a look and see. So you've got here the Dream Heart. Okay, let's just put that right there. And this is your pile of cards. So I'm going to be shuffling them and getting some cards out. We're going to see how this person feels about you. All right, group number 3. Let's have a look and see. Okay, if nothing comes out, I'm going to cut the deck, which I'm going to do. Oh, by the way, I also wanted to mention as well, we're going to be doing charms as well. So after I do the tarot portion, we'll be looking into some charms, do a charm reading. Like that second card wanted to come out as well. Let's just cut again and cut again. Okay. So we've got here the Queen of Wicks. Damn, that's beautiful. Beautiful energy. This is your personality, okay? Whether you're male or female, I read energies in tarot, not specifically genders. Queen of Wicks is your personality. You are bold, you are strong, you are courageous. You are someone that is so, so attractive. You know, believe in your energy and it will just transcend to such a higher level. This is your strength. This is your confidence. This is you at your... Oh my god, this is amazing. Like, this person really does see you as someone that is super, super attractive, very, very good looking. Okay, don't even doubt yourself, in all honesty. Just be like, yeah, I am Moonlight. I'm really attractive. They just think that you have got so much going on for you. You know, like, your personality is amazing, the kind of person you are is amazing, you're caring, you're nurturing, you're nourishing, and you're very hardworking. That's beautiful. Wow, what a message. You've also got the Ace of Wicks. You've got here the Empress, not surprised, wow, amazing. And you've also got here the Five of Petals. Interesting. So you've got the Ace of Wicks, which is like the Ace of Wands, okay? Fiery, magnetic. They just feel a lot of passion, chemistry, and heat towards you. So I do see some here, like some desires physically, urges physically. They can be dreaming about you, having, you know, dreams of physical attraction, physical chemistry towards you as well. I'm just saying, okay, what I'm feeling here. And the Empress is ruled by Venus. So again, there's a lot of like love energies coming through here. Like, this person feels so, so attracted towards you. They feel like you're amazing. They feel like you could be, you know, a part of their life and a part of their family. The Empress here is absolutely stunning. I mean, you just can't really fault the Empress in a way, because the Empress is about romance, the Empress is about love, the Empress is this beautiful energy of flourishing and just becoming stronger and stronger as time goes by. So hallelujah to that. You know, the Five of Petals is like the Five of Pentacles. This person feels very, very lost and lonely without you, okay? So at any point when the two of you don't have any communication, or they don't have you around, for example, for some of you that are in separation, this can make a lot of sense as well, is that they just feel really lost without you. They feel like their petals are like wilting off, you know, they feel like they're not getting that nourishment that they want. This person is really dreaming and fantasizing about you so much more, and the more you pull back, the more they just feel this, the more they feel that sort of like burden in their heart, where they're like, oh, you know, like, oh no, I shouldn't have done this. Oh no, I shouldn't feel this. Oh no, what is going on? So the Five of Petals here is a really very, very strong energy of them feeling very, very like abandoned, left out, left in the cold without you. And the Ace of Wicks here shows that they want to reignite things more so, and they just really feel this connection towards you, attraction towards you, chemistry towards you. Especially with the Empress, you know, that Venus energy, like, they just feel so much love towards you, and they don't want to let you go. They don't want to let you go at all, ever. Like, they just don't want you to go. What can you do, right? What can you do? Not much. But here we go with the Six of Wicks. See, they want to come towards you. This is that energy of them just like wanting to charge forward, wanting to tell you, like, I feel this towards you, I feel this towards you, I want this with you, I want to take things further like this with you, I want to be with you, I want to progress with you. This is I wouldn't say desperation, but it can definitely go into that particular idea. I do feel that this person is becoming quite desperate for you, especially with that 5 of petals and the other 3 cards that we had in front of it as well. I do feel this person wants you, and having you is like a prize. And you might be asking, well then Moonlight, why is this person not coming forward? Well, let's have a look, okay? We've got here the Sun. I feel like this person wants their environment to be perfect before they invite you into it as well, okay? Because they know that you deserve a lot, and the Sun here is that energy of them, especially with the snake as well. It's this energy of you just being, I mean, they feel that you're such a happy-go-lucky, good person, you know, and they just feel like sometimes they're a bit snaky, believe it or not, and they don't want you to sort of come across in that kind of vibe. See, Temperance here is they need to give things a little bit of time, a little bit of patience, a little bit of joy, pinch of fulfillment. Okay, so these are your cards. So we've got here Justice, Temperance, quite a few major arcanas. When I say quite a few, I think we've got 4 major arcanas here. Yeah, 4. 6 of Petals is like the 6 of Pentacles, and then you've got the 7 of Petals as well. So you've got the 6 and the 7 of Petals. Now, this here represents the fact that they know what they need to do. They need to nourish this energy, okay? Because right now it's like this. You've got the 5, the 6, and the 7 of Petals. They know exactly what they need to do. It's just that I do feel that they're going to do it, and I do feel here that the desperation in them to be with you is definitely going higher and higher. I wouldn't be surprised that in a little bit of time, if you get a phone call off of them or a text message or some kind of communication where they want to either meet up or talk or they come crying to you, I would not be surprised at all. Like, I just wouldn't, because it's just a matter of time here with the Temperance card. The Sun here shows that they're evolving, right? They are flourishing, and it shows here that how they feel, you know, they don't want to feel like this. They're going to change this, because the 5s in tarot indicate change. They don't want to be stuck in this energy where they're thinking, I could be losing you. Oh, no, no, no. They're going to find some sunlight. They're going to find the water. They're going to find the love. That's what plants need to flourish. Sunlight, water, love. You got all of that here in the cards. They will do everything they can to make it happen, right? That's what I'm seeing. They will do everything they can to progress this energy. They will absolutely want to flourish in this vibe. So don't doubt it. You know, do not doubt this, because what I see here is that this person has so many feelings towards you, and they're feeling lost and lost and lost without you the more that time goes by. The more time goes by, if this is them, I mean, the plant is just falling apart. The minute they choose to step up and do something, they're starting to find that the plant is blooming again, that it's nourished, that the earth is also doing a lot better. Their feelings are doing better. Now, Justice here is about the fact that they know they want to get things balanced. They know that they need to put in more effort. They know that they, you know, in order to have this with you, they got to give to you, right? They got to do so much to also have your acceptance, your love. You know, it's not just about you taking them back straight away or being with them straight away. This is also about them having to prove things to you. Like, let them prove things to you. Don't just like be like, oh yeah, cool, come back, or yeah, okay, let's work on things. Let them work for it. You know, I think that sometimes when people have worked hard for something, it makes them appreciate things a lot more, rather than something that's just been handed on a golden platter. It's the same sometimes with relationships, and I know it seems like sometimes that can be like such a cat and mouse, chasey kind of game, and you just want someone who just really likes you and is there for you. But that's the thing, is that sometimes it's that psychological thing where when you feel like you can't have something, you want it 10 times more. And for some of you, that might be the case with this person, right? Where you're like, I really want this person more. But that's what's happening with them, okay? Them realizing that you are so far out of reach, or at least in terms of your personality and your characteristics, that you're doing really well, makes them want you more, right? Makes them want to get on their horse and rush towards you in such a fashion that they feel like they have to. They just feel like they have to, otherwise they feel like they're losing out, you know. So I'm just saying, this is the vibe that we are vibing with. This is the energy that we have literally got right here. So take care of you, put yourself first, look after you. I just think it's so, so important, right? So yeah, I mean, this person is getting pretty desperate, and that is how they're feeling towards you right now. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you got some kind of a message, communication. You know, just would not be surprised at all. All right, let's have a look at the charms. We've got a lot. We have a lot, but it's cool. Not surprised, actually. The first thing I want to show you here is the Libra charm, which we've got also here, you know, with Justice. Justice is ruled by Libra, so there could be this Libra link, but also in terms of energy, I just want to say, sorry, my Libra charm is a little bit, there we go, it was a bit tangled. So the scales, okay, this is about balance. This person feels you're very, very balanced. They know themselves that they need to get more balanced. And the other thing here with this sort of Libra energy is that you might be a Libra, they might be a Libra. There could be something to do with Libra season, okay, if the two of you have met in Libra season or something happened in Libra season. But Libra season also represents, you know, I mean, it could be that either of you have, you know, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus signs in Libra, but aside from that, it's more so the energy of balance, right? And they feel that you're very, very balanced and you sort of got a lot going for you. So I'm just saying that with the scales, you know, they feel like they need to do a lot more to balance out how much you would do for them. Okay, so we've got, I know, it just, this Libra charm just doesn't look good when you lay it down. We've got here the Pisces charm. So again, perhaps there's Pisces energy between you and this person, or in you and this other person, but this is also that energy of like water and nourishment. It's also about them wanting to nourish the situation, going with the flow, trying to put in a lot more effort and trying to like literally swim towards you. You know what I mean? Like they want to put in more effort. You've got here the throat chakra crystal, which is blue. Ta-da. This here represents their feelings towards you. Like they have a lot of feelings towards you and they want to revive this, you know, they want to make things work, they want to do a lot more, they want to change how they feel, which is this sort of like upset feeling with the 5 of Petals. They know that they need to put a lot more water into this whole situation. They need to do a lot more, and this also includes communicating, because they say that when you have flowers, if you talk to them or sing to them, they actually can grow a lot more. So I do feel that this person here not only wants to be able to do more for this connection, but also talk to you more, which is also the throat energy, obviously with the throat chakra being blue. So I wouldn't be surprised this is about water and like swimming towards you and actually making an effort, but also this is them talking to you and communicating with you as well, so that the connection itself can grow and flourish. We've also got here the leaves as well. So that's about, you know, these leaves are like falling off, but this is about them, you know, being intact as well. So we've got here as well, let's have a look and see, we've got the Earth charm. Some of you might be at long distance or in a long distance connection. How does this go? There we go. That's how it goes. And for others of you, this can also be, you know, the fact that you might be a big traveller, or they might be, because you've also got a suitcase here, and you've also got the aeroplane. All right, so you've got an aeroplane, a suitcase, and you've also got the globe. So you might be a traveller, you might be taking a trip. Perhaps you taking a trip sparks interest in them. Don't take a trip just to like get their attention, but what I do see is that it can get their attention. They might be a traveller, they might be travelling a lot. Again, there could be distance between the two of you. That's just what I'm seeing here. It might be that they're moving, or there's something to do with location here as well. You know, this is that like location marker. Wow, we got like 4 charms here to do with some form of travel or distance that I'm seeing. Now, this could just be that there is distance between the two of you and you're not talking much. This could also be long distance as well. Okay, so that's what we're seeing there, which is quite significant. You know, even with the fish, I mentioned like this is them like wanting to swim to you, like travel to you. I do feel that there is that energy there of like traveling to you. Again, it doesn't have to be long distance, but it's just something we are seeing. Got quite a few crystals here as well, which I think is quite fascinating. You've got the A, so it could be that you have an A in your name, they have an A in their name, it could be an initial, it could be something that just means a lot, an A. You know, a little bit like how Canadians say A, even though it's not spelt with an A. It's like, I don't know why, I just kind of thought of that as well. I just thought of Canada. If anyone's from Canada, hey. Not A, but hey. You've got the shoe as well. Okay, so this person, again, might be like, this person could have been running away, okay, from this entire connection, and all of a sudden now they're desperate. It's just a vibe that I'm genuinely picking up on. You know, they could have been super, super desperate, and now they're not sorry, they were running away and now they're super desperate. We've got here the red peg and also the pink peg. This is about them connecting to their feelings and their more feminine energy. This is also that Empress energy coming through as well. So they're starting to see you in a different light. This here is about the passion and attraction towards you, which we saw with the wicks, right? And the Empress, they have a lot of attraction and desire towards you. Also with the root chakra crystal as well. Okay, they really feel it in the base of their root chakra, this attraction and chemistry, physical attraction, chemistry, like sexual desire towards you. Oh, they feel it a lot. And it's something that they can't really run away from. So it's just something that we're seeing here is that they can't run away from it. They don't want to run away from it. And they feel a lot of this love towards you. So you've got the love as well. Love, love. They feel a lot of love towards you. It's almost like they're wanting to like preserve this connection and they want to like make it work. It could be that they get on a flight and want to see you. For those of you in long distance, or they get on a train and they want to see you. You've got here the bird with the leaves, right? So this is about them wanting to like literally make things work. And you've also got, oh, the kissing emoji as well. Yeah, this person has so many feelings towards you. Like, I feel like they're pretty, like, I'm not going to lie, like the word desperate seems like a lot, but I really see it here. Like, this person is quite desperate and they're starting to feel that desperation. Like, they're starting to crack emotionally and they're starting to, like, give in. They're not as secure as they once thought they were in this whole situation. And it could be because you're just showing yourself to living a good life, or energetically you're kind of just moving on, doing your own thing. But they are feeling like they could lose you, and that is worrying them a hell of a lot. You know, a hell of a lot. Still need to talk about these three crystals, but it's just something here that they feel like they need to do something, and that's why they're feeling quite desperate. They feel like they haven't really got you to that level that they once had you, and they also feel like, what if someone else has you? You know, it's that kind of energy as well. You've got here these two crystals that remind me a lot of the crown chakra and the third eye chakra. So the crown chakra here is that sort of like them feeling like, oh my gosh, you know, it's those sudden realizations, it's the energy of value. It's them literally thinking like, you know, you have so many facets, you have so much good stuff in relation to yourself. Like, how could someone else not snap you up in an instant? They would, you know, so it's that kind of energy there. Also, the third eye crystal as well is quite significant because this here really shows that their third eye is opening up. They are getting over their own like BS and basically realizing that you are so amazing and that they could lose you at any point, and that would be their loss. You know, that literally is their loss. You are the one that would get away. This would be their loss, and they're opening their eyes up to that so significantly. And also this beautiful potion of glitter here is definitely showcasing the fact that you have a soul of glitter. You have a soul that is just absolutely beyond anything else, and you should trust yourself. You should love yourself, you know, in that way as well, because you have so much going for you, and that you are such a good person. Like, don't think that you're not good and stuff like that, because you really are, and you've got so much going on for you. You're an amazing person, you know, and that's something that I think is very vital and very crucial, that should be celebrated much more. You know, celebrate yourself. You've also got this energy here of dreams, so at some point you might have been hoping that, you know what, this person would get really desperate and come towards you, and that might have been your dream. Like, instead of you feeling like you're the one that has lost your power, you may have felt like, you know what, I want to be the one on the upper hand for once. I don't want to feel like I'm the one being desperate, wanting this person. I want the other person to feel this way. So for some of you, the dream has kind of, you know, come true, where you now have the upper hand. Keep the upper hand. Don't keep giving your power away, or feel that way, you know. You've got so much going for you, so I think that's quite a positive energy and a very strong vibe. So I think that's really lovely, really great, and that is literally what we have got. So that's your reading. That is your reading. I have to say it's really stunning, actually, in all honesty, because it just goes to show that you can have power. Like, you can retain your power and not feel. And this is not just about like, oh, having power, you know, ego. This is also about your, you know, your self-worth as well, and not feeling like, oh, you know, whatever. Even if you feel like you've lost your power, like, don't worry, you still have power. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's just what I'm saying, is that this person here feels very desperate, and and it's not about like laughing at them and being like, haha, like now you don't have power. It's more so about just knowing that they have to work for this too. You've probably put so much into this, they have to work for it too, and prove to you that they are worthy of your energy and your time because you've done so much as well, right? So that's very important. Anyways, this is your reading. I hope it gave you tons of clarity. If it resonated with you, don't forget to like this video by clicking the thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. And definitely do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my intention bracelets items which are on Etsy as well. And do take care. Bye.